So these are your filet mignons right here, your inner oil being that's on the grill. I want to go a little more.
Oh man, that was pretty good.
Oh, it was very good.
Maybe even edible.
Hey everybody, Papa Rooms here. Today I'm gonna, well, we're already skinning these deer out, and I got a fire going, so I'm gonna throw some deer skulls on the fire. We always cook kabutsel, which is lamb skull. I eat the brains and the meat. There's a lot around the face to eat the tongue, so we're gonna do it with deer skull. And I also got the tail of a deer. Never tried that before, so check it out if you're interested. If not, leave so now! First things first, I gotta make a way to get into here, so I'm gonna try using my knife here. There we go. This is after it's cooked, you have a way to access right into the skull. Best way would be a bandsaw. Okay, so next what I need the fat off of here. And the way we're going to take that off is by coming straight up the middle of the spine. We're going to come right down here, and that's your tenderloin, by the way. Your back strap that everybody talks about. Not the inner loin, not the filet mignon. That's different. That's inside. But to get that out, you just go up the spine and come this way and peel that out of the spine. But this gets thrown out on every deer anyway, unless you're making stuff with it. There you go. Fat and a little bit of meat. But this came off of here. I just peeled it right off with a knife. You get a little bit of meat, fat, and we're going to use that to keep everything nice and moist inside. Alright, so what I'm going to do, make it pretty simple. I'm just going to... Oh, by the way, I'm also cooking a venison tail, a deer tail. That's going to be like an ox tail, I'm hoping. Never did it before, but... So this has a lot of meat and fat. It's going to take some seasoning that I made. Pretty good seasoning. We just get it on this piece right here. Tastes pretty damn good. Okay. It's all fat. Okay. Skulls. Now we're going to put them right into a tray. Cut onion. We're going to put some olive oil on these things. You want them to stay nice and moist. This one we put on the grill and we burned it to get the hair off. The other one we use a torch. That's why one was darker than the other. Once you have that, take your seasoning and we're just going to put it all over. And the reason why you're doing that is because you have a lot of meat all over this venison. You have meat everywhere, on the bottom, the top. So you're going to want that to be seasoned well because the meat's going to pull after at the end. It's going to be really good. The tongue as well, we're going to pull out and eat that. Okay. Alright. Let's try to see if we can fit these the best way. I think that's probably the best. Like that. Now we're going to take these onions and we're going to just lay them all on top. All around, doesn't matter. They're going to let out all flavor, and what they're also going to let out is moisture. So get hairs out if you have any hair in there. Okay. The seasoning has a bunch of everything. It's got adobo, it's got some bourbon, maple bourbon glaze. What else did I put in there? Some paprika, It's got garlic and onion powder and ginger as well. That's all it was. Do one more onion. It is cold out here, but it's a good day to be out skinning deer. A lot of onion. And that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that fat which came off that rib cage. Oh, and the tail. I forgot to season that. There we go. Don't take much. So I'm going to tuck that tail right up in there. Just like that. And now I'm going to put the meat side up. And what's going to happen is this fat is going to all render out. Just like that. And as it renders and drips, it's going to go down onto the skulls. And it's going to pool up down there and make a nice... And we're going to wrap it with foil. And I'm going to bake this for probably about 3.5 hours right over the coal. We'll take a look at it and see how it looks at the end. Can add liquid to it, but I think with that fat it's going to be okay, just the way it is. I like sealing this up nice and tight, and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so we're inside now. I had to bring the heads and bake them in the oven. The temperatures were dropping too much outside and we just didn't have enough heat to cook it. So we've been cooking them for 3.5 hours at 375 with that foil wrapped, and we'll check them out right now. Oh boy. Oh man. That looks good. That looks really good. So you can see here, this was the fat that we had that I put on to keep everything moist, and it broke down. So this had some chunks of meat here. That tastes phenomenal. A chunk of fat here, or it had the rib cage, had some meat on it. That's good. Usually that meat is so tough you can't do anything with it. Most people throw it out because it comes with the fat. That's very good. You could taste the fat, and it's actually mild. It's not doesn't have a real bad flavor to it. So here's the onions. They're my lucky tail. All that fat rendered down here is just dripping. Okay, so we're gonna take a piece of the cheek here, cheek meat. We'll try that first. Feels a little tough. Dip it in the fat. Mmm. Holy cow. Tastes like lamb, like kabutzel, like lamb head. That's really good quality. So we'll have to get into the back to get the brain, but hard to pull the eyeball out. Well, the eyeball fell on the floor, but that's part of it right there. I like it. Gelatinous, cartilage, kind of. Finish the eyeball. Oh, piece of brain. The brain smells like liver. It smells horrible. Creamy. Nutty. Nothing crazy though. Tastes actually alright. This is the tongue here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's the under tongue. This is the top of it. We're gonna clean that out. Ooh, it's hot. The most tender meat we've probably ever had off of a deer. Ever. So you're gonna have a layer here, you're gonna wanna peel that back. All right. Whew. I'm never throwing a deer head out again either. This is so tender. This is amazing. This quality of meat is better than the rest of the body. One thing I want to say is right here, you have the fat. This is like the flank that's usually thrown out or used for chop. It is so tender and juicy because of the fat that rendered on it. It's like better than any pulled pork I've ever had. It really is. It just breaks apart. Phenomenal. But the meat around the head baked like this is awesome. So anyway, hope you liked the video. And it's another way to utilize another piece of your deer. Eyebolt is good. Deer heads are good, guys. Try them out. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and hit the like at the bottom.